Mind blown. Precognition, or that sense of something coming in the future. We have all experienced it at some point. It's a feeling, a vision, and a knowing. But what is it? And is it real? Anecdotal accounts of precognitions are as prevalent in modern times as in ancient times, such as people knowing who was on the other end of a ringing phone before answering, or having a dream of unusual clarity with elements. Crews of bombers in World War II said they just knew in the pit of their stomach when another bomber crew was just not going to return. Study on the topic by scientists indicate that severe emotional shock seems to be an essential factor in precognition. For a ratio of 4:1, most concern unfortunate events, such as death, illness, accidents, and natural disasters. Intimacy is also an essential factor. Between 80 and 85% of such experiences involve a spouse, a family member, or a friend with whom the individual has close emotional ties. These powers and abilities will manifest in various ways, including in dreams, instincts, and hunches, through intuition, or even deja vu. The Eastern religions of Buddhism and Hinduism also recognize the power of precognition in dreams. They believe that the mind is not the brain, nor any other part of the body. It is a formless, eternal continuum that functions to perceive and understand objects, and is not obstructed by physical objects, time, or space. So what does science say? Contrary to what you may have heard, the results of precognition experiments have proven to be consistently positive. Over many decades, and using many different research procedures, there is proven to be a small but significant effect. Even people who are skeptical admit that this effect exists. In 1989, Charles Honorton and Diane Ferrari published the results of 309 future-telling studies conducted on 50,000 over a span of 52 years, which found that subjects had a significant success rate, which far outweighed any possible bias due to selective reporting. Since 1972, CIA and DoD research indicates that premonition or precognition appears to be weak in some, strong in others, and extraordinary in a rare few. In 2011, the social psychologist Daryl Bem of Cornell University published 9 experiments involving more than 1,000 participants, 8 of which showed significant statistical evidence for precognition and premonition. Students were shown a list of words and then asked to recall words from it, after which they were told to type words that were randomly selected from the same list. Spookily, the students were better at recalling words that they would later type. Exploring time-reversed versions of established psychological phenomena was a stroke of genius. This has been termed retrocausality. Quantum physics backs this up. A decision made in the present can influence something in the past. The Bell inequality test, designed by John Stuart Bell, demonstrated such quantum entanglement, nicknamed spooky action at a distance by Albert Einstein. While the phenomenon is subatomic, academics such as Josephson have theorized that quantum entanglement could explain phenomena like telepathy. Studies in quantum biology also show that entanglement-type effects are present in living systems of bacteria, suggesting that the human brain could in turn have quantum properties. As the statistician Jessica Utz of the University of California has stated, using the standards applied to any other area of science, it is concluded that psychic functioning has been well established. Yes, precognition is real. You have the ability, and it indicates that time does not always flow in one direction. Mind blown. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to have your mind blown daily. It's free, you know.